Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's create Hayden Williams fur together. So the first thing I did was to import the picture as a reference picture so that it will be easy to reference while I'm doing my own illustration. Now let's take time to study this picture, right? We have about 3 different shades of green here. We have the lemon green, we have a very dark green, and we also have sort of a white green. So what I'm doing right now is to create the background for my fur illustration using the chalk brush and the deep green, because I want my illustration to have the deep green effect. Yes, we are going to copy Hayden Williams fur, but we're not going to copy exactly what is here because I'm going to add my own creative ideas to it. So I'm changing the color to deep green, more like army green, and the brush I'm using here is the water pen. I'm using a water pen brush to create the deep green effect because it's going to make my illustrations look more realistic and it's going to add life to it. So I'm giving it different strokes in different directions, if you can see what I'm doing. And I'm playing with the chalk pen as well because the chalk pen gives it more texture. And I changed the color to white so that I can have a white undertone. So the fur has white, lemon, and dark green. So you're going to see how this color plays out. So right now I'm just going to darken what I have done using the chalk chalk brush. I'm using the chalk brush, like I said, for texture purposes. So I'm playing with all my brushes, water pen, chalk brush, and I also use the technical pen towards the end. Okay, so the next step right now is to add life to the illustrations and give it more strokes. I like to use the technical pen for the strokes because it gives this thin look. I don't know if you can see the difference. There's a thin look that it gives if you're using the technical pen, and if you're using the water pen, there's this sort of like heavy stroke that it gives. So depending on the effect that you want to go for. So I'm going to add the white strokes now, but I'm going to reduce the opacity of the white strokes because we don't want it to look too white and out of place, right? We also want it to blend. So by reducing the opacity of it, it gives a lemon look. So this is me playing with the strokes in different directions. A fur hair goes in different directions under the wind, and that's what I'm trying to illustrate here. So don't worry if your illustrations don't look perfect at the beginning. It's totally normal for it to look funny at the beginning because you have the vision and you know where you're going to with your illustrations. So I just had to put that out there because at first it was looking weird, but now you can see that there is a vision and we are going somewhere. Alright, so I'm going in with my technical brush. The technical brush gives thin strokes, which I really love. It makes it look more realistic. And I reduce the opacity of my white color, reason being that I didn't want the white to look out of place and I still wanted it to blend. So that's what you really have to do. Play with the opacity, play with the brush, play with the colors, and you basically achieve what you want to achieve. That's it basically. What I'm doing right now is to add more strokes, and I'm also using a very dark green. The green looks like black, but it's not black. It's very dark. I'm using that because, like I said from the beginning, I'm changing the color of this fur to what I want. So it's what you want, you can change the color. Thank you for watching. I really hope that you learned something today. Like, share, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.